Hey friends, and welcome back to the Torsey channel for more BTS, or more specifically, V. Yes, V coming in hot with a jazz song, because of course he is. Of course he is, and of course he charted with a jazz song. I think it's the highest charting debut of a jazz song ever. And is it also the highest charting of all of the solo songs so far, or certainly all the solo songs that are out at the moment? Something like that. Just, you know, V being V, captivating the whole world, crooning, bringing back that as a genre. Michael Bublé has cornered the market for too long. It's V's turn. This is Winter Ahead. Let's get into it. Gotcha! How many classic V looks are we going to put into one video?
Lie with me by the fire. We can be safe from the storms apart. There's a winter ahead. If it's cold and wet, we're always warm here side by side. Come with me, change of heart, who can say? If you look in my eyes, for the moon and the stars, hearing strumming guitars, where I am meant that it be nice. I'll be with you until the spring runs by and the summer starts to burn. I'll be with you when the autumn rain returns. Don't you wanna say you'll stay? Lie with me by the fire. We can be safe from the storms up high. There's a winter ahead, weather is cold and wet. We're always warm in paradise, paradise. Till the spring runs by and the summer starts to burn, and I'll be with you when the time returns. Yes, when all the seasons turn. Come on, May, change of heart. who can say if you look in my eyes for the truth in my heart from a world far apart, you realize where you can find paradise. Paradise.
Oh my God. Oh, I mean, where do I even start with that? Okay, the music. I'll start with the music. I'm so overwhelmed by the actual visuals. I trained as a jazz singer. Jazz is just my love. I truly, truly love jazz. And a lot of modern jazz is wonderful, but always makes me yearn for something more classical. Sort of the jazz standards are the jazz standards for a reason. You can sit around and listen to any album, or particularly compilation albums of things like people like Ella Fitzgerald or Nina Simone or something, just for hours and hours and hours, because they're composed so well, they're incredibly listenable, and you can listen to them over and over and over again, and they're always magic. They always take you somewhere. They always feel warm and sink into your body and your soul when you listen to them, and that was really classical. I don't want to say proper jazz, but like proper jazz. Like, it sounds like it fits in with jazz standards. It was warm, it was inviting, it was slightly melancholic, slightly seductive, very romantic. It's just, but warm. Like, the overall feeling of it is just, that hug of jazz. There's a reason why you always want to listen to jazz in a small club, a nice, cozy. I used to, when I was a teenager and I wasn't able to go out clubbing yet, there was a place in Sydney called Soup Plus, such a random name, and I'm so sad it doesn't exist anymore, because you could go there as a younger teenager, you just had to wear a wristband to show that you couldn't drink, but that's where I used to go out with my friends, and it was this underground place, and you would follow these stairs down to this random basement jazz club, and if you didn't know it was there, you'd never find it, and it was just so dark and cozy and perfect for jazz, and that's the mood that was set, the auditory mood that was set with that music. That was beautiful. The instrumentalists, I'll have to look at who was playing what, because just splendid, and way to find a voice to match these as well. Perfect. That's wonderful, because he has such an unusual voice, and proper jazz voices are also really quite tricky to find, but so well matched. And once again, I said this when Love Wins All comes out. I'm just desperate for V and IU to sing a jazz song together. That would be heaven. I would pay anything to listen to that. That was gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I think it's gorgeous whether you love jazz or not, but as a big, 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 big lover of jazz, that was everything. Everything, everything. Now to the visuals. What? I mean, what a story. He keeps doing that, and I really appreciate it. And there seems to be a theme as well in his music videos where he kind of messes with time a little bit, and your understanding of at what point you're watching this relationship and how to reframe things in your mind, you know, maybe even the trick of your memory, that maybe you remember something better than it really was, or worse than it really was. Are you remembering it accurately at all? That was a lot of story, and particularly with a twist in there for a song that could have been represented visually very, very simply if you wanted to. But I like that he chose to do something really off-piste for the visuals to go with it, because that made it so interesting, so fascinating to watch. I'm completely captivated by that. And it makes me so happy to see V just act. And he did it with Love Wins All. And what was so impressive with Love Wins All is conveying so much without words. He wasn't even one of the singers on Love Wins All, so it was just his performance in the music video, and he gave us so much with his acting ability in that, and I still can't listen to the song without crying, let alone watch the music video. And he's done the same here. It's not just his physicality as well. There aren't a lot of people who are very good at inner life or very capable of letting the camera be as close as it is to him, but he's fearless in having an extreme close-up and still letting us in, not shying away from the camera like that. He's so beautiful to watch. I desperately hope he does more acting when he's back from the military, because it's deserved. And I think if any directors or casting directors weren't sure, because I'm sure when someone's an idol, they always kind of think twice about whether or not to cast them, sort of just because you can perform on stage. Singing doesn't mean you can act, but I feel like all he has to do is show them his own music videos and be like, here is my resume. Like that sort of thing is enough to cast him in whatever. He can clearly do it. He can very clearly do it. If he can do it in, well, that was long, that was like 6 minutes or something, but if he can do it in a 3 to 6 minute music video with no dialogue, then he can definitely do it in a drama or a film or something. So beautiful, like outrageously beautiful. I'm deeply charmed. I'm so captivated. I'm sending everyone that, and I'm putting it on the Christmas playlist. When I have Christmas with my family, we're going to be listening to V. Thank you very much. And I'm so excited for the Bing Crosby song. So this is how jazzy I am, and my family is. I grew up listening to the Bing Crosby Christmas album. Things like Mele Kalikimaka were, which is the Hawaiian way to say Merry Christmas to you, was like a mainstay in my house. So seeing the post that there's a Bing Crosby collab, or however we do that when Bing Crosby has passed, but whatever, delighted me no end. This is the meeting of my two worlds. I'm so happy. I'm feeling very well fed by this. I'm just, oh, that was so beautiful. Let me know what you thought of it, of the music video and of the song, and how much you're looking forward to the rest of it. And once again, thank you to all of the guys for working so hard before they went off to the military. That was big, big, big effort to make sure this stuff was all prepared while they were away. Couldn't be more grateful. Thank you so much for joining me for more BTS or more V. 감사합니다. 사랑해요, and I will see you soon for more. 안녕.